Switzerland has been incredible, from towering peaks to moments we won't forget, but today it's time to move on. This is our final morning here, and before the next chapter begins, thank you for joining us on this Europe adventure so far. New energy, new streets, and something completely different ahead. We're not saying where just yet. Let's go. Time check. 4:50 a.m. Just clarifying that. 4:50 a.m. We're off to the airport to catch a plane at 8:15. Destination unknown yet. Well, we know, but you'll find out soon enough. Just got to get down 4 flights of stairs with 2 bags within a very small lift. So we're just going to do that now, and we'll see you at the bottom. Welcome to Zurich at 4:30 in the morning. Not much going on, is there, in town this on the morning? Always pointing cameras at people. The airport's coming alive. We just need to offload these suitcases so we can get some caffeine. Help! Send help! You good there, hon? He's looking perplexed. Okay. Had a notification that the gate's changed, so we're on the hunt for the new gate. Geez, that doesn't look very good. You can't even see the plane. Oh, it's cold out here, eh? Arriving in Rome can be a little overwhelming, especially for first-timers, so we kept it simple, a shared transfer instead of navigating taxis, buses or trains. About an hour later we were dropped right off at our accommodation. Low stress, no guesswork, and the perfect way to ease into a city that already felt pretty hectic. Well, hi. Here we are in Rome. First job was to eat, which we have done. We've already had some pasta
Now the second job is to do some laundry. So we're just going to we've just found a laundromat and we're just hightailing it out to get the laundry done. Mundane chores, but they need to be done. So yeah, that's what we're up to since we've got here. So guys, we've come out for dinner tonight, and across the road from our hotel, actually straight across where you can see all those lights on the ground floor, roughly that's where we're staying. We're on the first floor, but this is right across the road from where we are staying. It's ancient ruins that have been, I don't know, we don't know whether they've been reconstructed or whatever, but it's all fenced off. You can't get in there unless you have a pass or a ticket, which is open during the day. You can see where all the little lights are. There's pathways, but it's so fascinating, all these ancient columns. Now, I don't know very much about this ancient site, so I'm going to find out about it and I'll put some information in the video, but it's just fascinating just how this can be so old and just buried for so long. And I don't know,
It's something to do with Argentina, I don't know what.
yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of cats in here as well. They're probably living their best life. But underneath over this side over here, there's all these, like, I don't know what they are, like little alcoves, I guess, but they're all blocked off. Oh, probably like these ones. So these are all obviously original Roman ruins, and I just can't even get my head around something like this. We just don't have anything like this in Australia.
Right in the middle of Rome's busy streets is Lago di Torre Argentina, a sunken archaeological site over 2,000 years old. These ruins were once temples of the Roman Republic, and nearby is where Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC. In Rome, history doesn't hide, it sits right beneath your feet.
Good morning from Rome. It's our first full day here today, and we've got a big day, haven't we? Actually, we've got a big few days, so we're tackling, it's not actually that early, but I don't think the place comes really alive until lunchtime. But we're heading over to find somewhere to get a brekkie this morning before we head off on our walking for the day. This is just more examples of Roman ruins in amongst normal buildings. They've got them all fenced off. Lots to see on the way to breakfast this morning. Not sure whether that's a local hangout or what it is, but lots of kids there. So you know how I mentioned about it being quiet? I lied.
We stayed right near Lago di Torre Argentina in the heart of Rome's historic centre. This area sits between Campo di Fiore, the Pantheon and the Trastevere, making it one of the most walkable parts of the city. Every street feels alive, cafes on every corner, locals going about their day, and ancient ruins tucked between everyday Roman life. It's busy, energetic and full of character. For us, it was the perfect base, central, vibrant and surrounded by layers of history at every turn.
Seems ironic, you've got horses and carts and police cars going in different directions. There's a lot of important looking people over there. VIP people? What's that? Yeah.
It's the
Obelisk.
Oh, it's an obelisk.
Obelisk of...
di Montecitorio.
Do you want to say it again?
No.
Obelisco di Montecitorio.
Oh, well done.
Looks like an important building behind us. Is that... What's the flags with the blue and the yellow stars? Not sure. Looks important. West Coast. Looks important. They look important.
Finally a street where there's no cars coming behind you.
Standing in front of the Pantheon honestly feels like stepping onto a movie set. It's hard to believe something this perfectly preserved has been standing here for almost 2,000 years. Built during the reign of Emperor Hadrian, the Pantheon was originally a temple to all the Roman gods.
Oh my God. Holy moly. Look at this place.
The massive dome, still the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world, feels even more impressive when you realise it was built without modern engineering. The oculus at the top opens straight onto the sky, letting light, rain and time pass freely through the building. Standing inside, surrounded by history and silence, it's impossible not to stop and stare. Rome has a lot of incredible sights, but this one truly left us saying, wow.
Makes you feel really small, doesn't it, when you're in a place like this? So this is the Piazza Navone, the big obelisk in the middle. Not really sure what that is, so we're just going to walk over to it and have a bit of a look. There's clearly a fountain there. The fountains are so clean, and there's a guy on this one just over there, that one at the end. He's actually given, it's empty, and he's given it a good scrub. It's all these artists, they're actually painting their little, it's all the buildings and artwork of places around Rome. And all the outside is just packed with restaurants. No, that sun's probably not in the right place for this. Stumbled across some markets. Actually, we didn't stumble across them, we actually came to find them. But all sorts of things going on here. Fresh produce, jars and tins of stuff, socks, hats and multiple other things. Models of the Colosseum. Anyone?
walk toward Vatican City feels like an event in itself. Tourists, pilgrims and locals are all moving with purpose, cameras out, conversations buzzing. As the streets open up, the views get bigger, and then suddenly St. Peter's Basilica appears. No matter how many photos you've seen, that first glimpse still stops you in your tracks. It's busy, energetic and unmistakably Rome. One of those moments you can't help but take in slowly. We had organised a timed entry and an audio guide booked at the Vatican Museums, and wow, we did not expect this. Room after room of incredible art and history had us staring, snapping and just soaking it all in. A totally unforgettable experience. We are inside the Vatican. We're just about to start doing our own little audio tour, so not allowed to take photos in some of the parts of it, but we will certainly do some filming in the parts that we can for you. There may not be any narrative, but I'll try and add some in afterwards. Actually, don't think I've seen as many people outside a building in my entire life. Have you? Like that's...
There's a lot, yeah.
A tourist attraction. I don't mean it like a concert would be different, but as a tourist attraction, it is insane. And there's actually a lot of, what do you call them, pilgrims?
Yeah.
Pilgrims coming here to do what pilgrims do, but they're all on the march up to the Vatican, and it's really quite different. Stepping into the Egyptian collection was like travelling back in time. They even have mummified bodies and the sarcophagi showing the incredible artistry of ancient Egypt. This is so good. I love all this. So I think that statue there, the headless one, is the original, and the white one over there behind those people that I showed you earlier is a replica of it with the head. It's Antinous. The ceilings here are breathtaking. Some depict the lives of popes and biblical scenes, painted with such detail they almost feel alive. These ceilings aren't even the Sistine Chapel. Just when we thought we were done with statues, check this out. Oh my God. Most of these have got audio things with them. Oh wow. This is just incredible. Sculptures are unreal. From the ancient Laocoon group to incredible Renaissance pieces. Marble is brought to light in the most perfect detail. So that was basically only one small section of this museum. Could be here a while. We're tied together with the same set of headphones, so we're not going too far from each other. You can't lose me in this one.
Give you a bit of a look at some of the artwork on the roof in these museums here, because you're not allowed to actually film inside the Sistine Chapel, so we won't get any of that. The tapestries are enormous and vibrant,
Many were designed by Raphael's workshop and show scenes from the life of Christ.
Righto, we're heading into the Sistine Chapel now, so time to put the camera away, folks.
So that ends our day at the Vatican. We've just come out of the museum, the Vatican Museum, and we've just seen the Sistine Chapel, and worth every penny. It was mind-blowing. We're just leaving, so I'm just getting some last-minute footage as the sun sets. But there's queues everywhere, even to start going in now, and it closes in a couple of hours. It's an incredible place. You could see why. The artworks. Oh my gosh, there's more. There's not more than the Louvre, but I think I actually enjoyed it more than the Louvre.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, the sheer. There's just something about it. I don't know what it was. Look at all these statues. I'm just looking all the way around the entire courtyard here. They're massive. So this place is actually a city within a city. Everything is like police and airport security and people watching you everywhere. And rightly so. But you can see what all the hype is about. I'm pretty sure that's the building where the Pope comes out on the balcony. Yeah, it's just wow. Anyway, we finished our bit here, and we're really glad we did it, aren't we? It's been a big day. We're looking for something to eat now, so we're gonna go for a walk to a different part of the city, where there's some more restaurants and stuff, and maybe get a bite to eat. But totally glad we did that. We've got another big day tomorrow, so. Anyway, no rest for the wicked. Oh, sore feet. How yours feeling?
Yeah, they're fine. I mean, they're not well.
Not feeling great is what he's trying to say. It's a city of tiny cars, because you can park your car facing the curb and still fit into a parking bay. So imagine trying to get the Trevi parked into these spots. Ha! We've stepped out of the city streets into some little lost in time kind of place. I bet it's thriving and bustling, but we're just trying to find somewhere cool to have something to eat. Come across this nice little courtyard with a nice little church in it, and a whole bunch of people buzzing around. Seems like all they live on around here is pizza, pasta and panini, so we're looking for somewhere to eat that's got something a bit different. Rome has completely blown us away, from historic streets to unforgettable sights, and this is just the beginning. We've got so much more of this beautiful city to share with you, so if you enjoyed tagging along, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Your support means the world. Cheers!